All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Sixers play-by-play broadcast by myself. Sixers Knicks tonight. They're at MSG without any fans, obviously. You know, my friend Ant, he's a huge Knicks fan. I'm going to go back and forth with him, text messaging, debating, all that good stuff. The 76ers are a -8.5 tonight to cover the spread. They'd have to win by 9. The public over-under is 215, which means both sides of the ball, Knicks and Sixers, they have to add up to 216. So if it's, let's just do simple math. If it's 100 to 116, that would be the over. All right, so that would be 216. You'd get the over. So those are the betting odds. And yeah, how you guys doing tonight? You know, this is gonna be a fun one. I had a good nap tonight. I had a 4-hour nap. I woke up really early this morning. Had to do my my HIIT training, where I did sprints off and on, and then I absolutely killed that, but it made me absolutely exhausted. So I had to take a nap before doing this. I'm just happy I'm back at doing this because, you know, we could go 2-0 tonight. I don't see the Knicks beating us at all. With that said, I didn't see Washington contending with us during the game. So I don't know. The Knicks suck. Like, I mean, let's look at the roster. Let's be honest here. All right. I don't show respect that often. I just don't. So my friend Ant just said, Ignis Barzadigas. It basically sounds like Porzingis, so that helps me out a lot. They never play him, but tonight they probably will with all the injuries. All right, that makes sense. But here's our roster, up and down. R.J. Barrett, Barzingis, Reggie Bullock, Alec Burks, Jared Harper, Kevin Knox, Nerlens Noel. You remember that name. Frank, I'm not even going to pronounce that. Alfred Payton, Theo Pinson, Emmanuel Quickly, Julius Randle, Austin Rivers, Mitchell Robinson, Dennis Smith Jr., it's a good name, Amari Spellman, and Obi Toppin the Rook. So those are the players on the New York Knicks tonight. Don't know the starting five as yet. I just got on. I'll figure that out quickly, and then we'll do the play-by-play. The game is going to start in about 6 minutes. So for the last stream, it was a little bit too bright, so I fixed it up with the lights. My goal is – shit. It's falling down. All right, I'm going to have to fix that real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, that should be good now. It's falling down. Got it to work. But my goal is to get a green screen by tomorrow because I'm going to do the Dallas and Eagles game. You know, I'm going to do Fly Like an Eagle probably by myself in the morning. Then I'll go to my local, like, AC Moore or whatever, get a green screen, make it all professional, and then we'll go into the Dallas game with some fire because we're still in the playoff race. So, and I think Washington plays at the same exact time, so that'll be something to look forward to. Will there be a Fly Like an Eagle for your game against the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, there will be. I don't think Zach's going to join because he has the family to look after, and it's Christmas weekend. But I'll be here. I'll be here in the morning doing my thing. You know, I don't think we're going to do call-ins because obviously he controls the board. But everyone will be back for the post game, so that'll be good. I'm ready for Flyers Rangers rivalry when hockey starts. Yeah, it starts January 13th, I believe. Can't wait for that. Yeah, there's 10 people in here right now. Do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, which a lot of you probably are, but it'll really help out the channel. By the way, since it's a Saturday night, this is Gatorade with a twist. So I figured, you know, why not? Since it's a Saturday night, I don't have work or anything like that. I put a little bit of vodka. It's like all the way down here, so it'll make me extremely focused. It's going to be a lot of fun. Might crack up at something stupid if it happens, but that's just my personality, so whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on Saturday night. How was you guys' Christmas? If you don't celebrate Christmas, how was your Hanukkah, Kwanzaa? You know, I want to hear some stories. Because, you know, seeing family, especially in this juncture this year, it hasn't been a good year for a lot of people. So I want to hear some stories. All right, Isaiah Joe and Vincent Poirier active tonight. Isaiah Joe. I don't. I don't even think. I gotta check it. Is EDP a Sixers fan? He doesn't like basketball. Actually, yeah, he does. He likes the Spurs. He likes the Spurs. Hey, what's up? Yeah, he likes the Spurs. Theo Piston. All right. See if this is going out. Oh man, Hit Fitness kicked my ass this morning. All right, so basically, since we have time, I'm gonna explain what Hit Fitness is. Hit Fitness is where, hey, what's up, Trevor? How you doing, buddy? Hit Fitness is where you run on the treadmill for as fast as you can. All right, so it's 15 minutes. So for 30 seconds, you put the treadmill at 8, and I'm probably gonna do a video on this because it definitely helps me out a lot. So for 30 seconds, I set it to 8, to where you run as quick as you can for 30 seconds. Then at the end of that 30 seconds, you go onto the banisters for a minute. So your heart rate is raising. Like it'll go up to like 190 at least. So you rest for a minute, and then at the end of that minute, the treadmill's still running, and you go right back on and run as fast as you can. And at the end of that 30 seconds, you get back off. You do that 10 times for a combined total of 15 minutes. And then you do a little you do a little ending trend. You cool down. It's helped me out a lot, honestly. It has. And if you're not into long workouts, that's definitely for you. Hit training is fucking awesome. Yeah, hit training's. I love hit training. It kills me. They're probably Nets. Philly sports suck ass. Yeah, so we'll see what happens in this game tonight. All right, here's a weird question. It's a weird question. Who do you see winning a championship sooner than Jets or Knicks? It's a very weird question. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say the Jets. I don't think the Knicks are gonna win anytime soon. I do hit spin class, and it was an ass kicking. Yeah, spinning. I've only done like a couple times. I'm more of a treadmill person because I love sprinting, but spin classes are no joke. You always have that one Nazi lady on the bike that's like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass if you stop pedaling." Like it's just nuts. Those classes are nuts. Like my friend lost, what was it, 65 pounds for one of those classes in a year. Yeah, it's something that I'm not interested in, but I could see that it absolutely kills you. You like Chris Traps? Nets look great. I think they're the top team in the East, honestly. The Christmas games yesterday, they were horrible. Dude, even when I bet on the games, I didn't like them. Like, honestly, I was so bored. I just want to switch it over to college basketball or watch Elf for the 1,000th time. 49ers won. Yep, I took the 49ers plus 5.5, and I had the under live 49.5. That was easy. I won those both with ease. And the bets I have right now, since I'm a gambling man, I'll show you guys my bets. All right, so the bets I have right now, since I won those, I put the Orlando Magic. Yeah, I took the Orlando Magic for 150 tonight because they're facing Washington. You remember how I told you guys Washington is a terrible fucking team? Well, I'm telling you right now, Orlando Magic, they're going to beat the Washington Wizards tonight. The Washington Wizards are not a good team at all. They're just not. All right? People are going to be like, you don't know basketball. The Wizards, they have nobody besides Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. They have nobody. And we almost lost that game. I was shocked. The Magic will win that game. I took the over 30.5 in the first half of the Liberty and Coastal Carolina game. That should hit with ease. Both teams score at will. As for the Sixers game, I'm going to go – I think the Sixers win this game fairly easily. Like, I knew I said that last game. I'm not going to take it. But I think they win this game fairly easily. Like, I truly do. I don't see how they lose, honestly. Where's Aaron? I don't know. Yo, what's up, Asia? How you doing? Hey, don't sleep on the Cardinals. No, I took San Fran today because I wasn't impressed with the Cardinals at all when we faced them. Like, we're not a good team. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not a good team. We're not a good football team at all. And the Cardinals, we were in the game with them when we never beat the Cardinals in the desert ever. And our backup quarterback was in. Our backup quarterback was in, and we contended with them to the last play of the game. I wasn't impressed with the Cardinals at all. And I actually labeled them a dark horse to win the championship like 5 weeks ago. I was wrong with that. When you're in talk radio, when you're in podcast business, you have to admit when you're wrong. I was wrong on that completely. If you want my honest opinion, who I think is going to win the Super Bowl, I think it's going to be the Bills. I truly do. The Bills have just been impressive up and down the roster for like the last 5 weeks. I truly think this could be the Bills' year, especially when it's a fluky-ass year as it is. So I think this is the one year where the Bills could actually win the Super Bowl. What did I get for Christmas? I didn't really do Christmas this year. I got my mom an Apple Watch, which she really needed. But I didn't really do Christmas this year. Like, I could buy anything I want at any given time. My mom gave me a check, which was nice. My relatives gave me some money. But, see, when you get older, you love the holidays because you see your family, but you don't really, look for it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you have money. You have special privileges that you didn't used to, and to me, it's about spending time with your friends and family. It's not about the gifts, to be honest with you, for me anymore. It was when I was younger because I had nothing, but I absolutely loved Christmas yesterday. I loved seeing my family. I didn't see some of my family that I saw for over a year yesterday. It was definitely a really good day. Time went by so quick. We were going to get out of my aunt's house at around 9:30. Time went by so quick because I was having such a good time with them. We didn't leave until almost 1. So it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a great conversation with your family yesterday, great times with your family, because you know what? In nutty, fluky years like this, you just never know what's going to happen. So hug your family tight. And, we have one more holiday to go before it's up. And, New Year's, baby. Let's go into 2021. Hopefully it's a better year. Can I create a gaming channel? I can. I'm not really into games. But here's the thing, all right? So I have the PS5 right in front of me. I want to play Cyberpunk so badly because apparently they've been making it for 8 years. And a lot of people say that there's so many bugs in the game, but for PS5, it'll be perfect, because it was made for the PS5. So there'll be no bugs. So that's something I might purchase tonight on my console and just play it. I might just stay down here until 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow by the time the show starts, and maybe I'll just play it the whole night through. Who knows? But that's definitely a game I'm interested in. How do I think Hurts does tomorrow? I think he balls out. The Dallas Cowboys don't scare me at all. I feel like the Eagles win tomorrow convincingly. I don't think it's going to be close. The Cowboys had they beat the Vikings, and then last week they beat San Fran. So they beat two kind of teams. You saw the Vikings yesterday. They were terrible actually, and I just feel like it's one of the games where the Eagles play up and dismantle them. But we have to look out for that Washington game. The Washington game is everything. If Washington does not lose, it doesn't even matter. You're just watching a pointless game at that point. I'll still be up for the game, but it won't be the same. It really won't. Oh, that game is broken, dude. Yeah, but I have the PS5. So apparently the PS5, Cyberpunk is a perfect play on it. So I might just buy it. What do I think about your Nets? Whew. Dirty team. They made Boston look like shit yesterday. Wait, did they play Boston? They played the Warriors, I think. Did they play Boston or the Warriors? No, they played Boston. They made Boston look like shit. Kyle, do you rage quit while playing video? Nah. When I was younger, when I was in middle school, I rage quit a lot, but I don't know. For me, playing video games is just fun now. I finally got back into it. It's been years. I don't really have time to play, but now I do. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun getting back into it. But I don't really rage quit. I'm not a quitter. What's up, King? How you doing? Yeah. Tip-off is coming up next, guys. Cyberpunk was poorly executed. It took over 7 years to make. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what my brother told me. He said it was one of the more popular games to come out for the last decade, and it was just like you said, it was poorly executed. But I like I said, I have the PS5, so I'm gonna test it. I think it's like $60 or something like that. The game. As a Giants fan, I'm curious on what Eagles fans want going into the draft. I want a wide receiver, but our season's not over yet. As much as I made fun of the Giants, because I literally thought that the Giants had no shot of even going to the playoffs because, number one, Danny Jones looks fucking terrible. The defense isn't as good as people hype it up to be. And you guys are still rebuilding. If that's just the fact of the matter. You guys are just rebuilding still. But for us, we're in a different situation because our team isn't that bad. It was just the QB play was that horrendous where we couldn't win a game if our life depended on it because Wentz was that bad. Like, people don't understand. They'll never understand because of what happened in 2017. Wentz this year was the demise of the 2020 Eagles if we do not make the playoffs. He was the sole reason why we will not make the playoffs if we don't. I'm dead serious. If you started Jalen Hurts 3-4 weeks ago, we win this division probably 2 weeks ago, easily. But we didn't. So that's just something you're gonna have to take with a grain of salt and move on from. But Carson Wentz was fucking atrocious this year. So bad. Why do you think Nick Foles and Jalen Hurts made the team better? Because the team likes playing around them. There's something about Carson Wentz that people don't like on the team, particularly. I don't know what it is. I don't know Carson Wentz as a person. And apparently a lot of people don't like him. And they don't like playing for him. Because, number one, he's very reckless with his play. And when you're reckless with your play, you become an eye guy to where if you go 3 and out consistently, the defense has to go back out on the field and maybe have 37 minutes of possession the whole game, which gasses them out every single game. So I can see why the defense would hate Carson Wentz because the defense they're getting paid the same no matter what, and they have to play over their capability because the guy doesn't know how to play football. So I can see why people don't like him. When a quarterback goes in there and throws at the sticks and causes momentum and creates momentum going down the field on the offensive side of the ball, the defense gets a rest. So I can see why people like playing for him. It's like when Chip Kelly's system failed in 2015. The defense hated them. They were on the defensive side of the ball for like 41 minutes a game. Like, no one would want to come there. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? What position would you play? I played linebacker and tight end. Those were my 2 positions. Was I good? I wasn't that good, but I wasn't terrible either. If that makes sense. There are a lot of people that are better than me. Let's just say that. You said that. I want the Giants to draft Jamar Chase. You might be in that position. Who knows? But you got to stop winning. That's the thing. The crazy thing is the Eagles can still actually win the division. Yes, they can. They have to win tomorrow, and they need Washington to lose. And then the playing game would be on Sunday, which, as crazy as it sounds, that could get flexed to Sunday night. I don't know what's on Sunday night, week 17, but it would be interesting. I'm a Giants fan. I hate Giants fans. What do you feel about this? This is a question I want to ask. What do you feel about the Entertainer and Bad Dog? Like, what do you think about them? Love your commentating, by the way. The Nets are looking unstoppable. Yeah, thanks, Sean. I really appreciate it. You're a Giants fan. And, I love when other fans of fan bases come in and tell me that I'm doing a good job. It warms my heart. Makes me feel good. By the way, if you guys are new to the channel, it's a Saturday night. Every Saturday night when I stream, I have a Gatorade bottle, and I put a little bit of Tito's vodka at the bottom. It's healthier to drink vodka than beer, so I put some vodka at the bottom of this, and it warms me up. It makes me feel good. So that's what we're doing tonight. And these are the starters for both teams. On the Doc Rivers side of the ball, Sixers, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Seth Curry, and Ben Simmons. On the other side of the ball, Reggie Bullock, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, and Alfred Payton. All right. So on paper, we have the better roster of the two by far. Tom Thibodeau is an okay coach. A lot of people overrate him just because he screams loud and he has that really obnoxious, annoying voice. But I don't think he's that great of a coach. I really don't. I feel like we should win this game fairly easily. The game's about to start, guys. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. Oh, I love Entertainer. I go into a stream. I'm not even a Giants fan. I go into a stream all the time. That's a voice that should be on radio, in my opinion. You know, he's a natural. You know, but he does flip-flop way too much. I agree with that. And not away we go yet. They're still getting players on the court. There we go. All right, Embiid and I'm trying to think who number 23 is. Is that Obi? I'll figure out the Knicks roster when it gets later on to the game. It's an interesting starting lineup for us. And we win the tip clearly. Seth Curry gives it back to Ben Simmons, and we are underway. 28 people in there right now. Let's go. Ben Simmons has the ball. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid is inside the perimeter. Gives it off to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is off. No good. Gets his own rebound. Gives it back to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons goes into the paint, puts it up. It is no good, but it is a foul, and it will be a shooting foul. It'll be 2 at the line for Ben Simmons. All right, so far we're starting off with some urgency, so that's good. You know, getting your own rebounds, that's huge, especially like against a team like the Knicks. They're very young and pesky. All right, first shot for Ben is up, and it's no good. He has to work on his foul shots, like big time. This is what I'm gonna do as a Sixers fan. I'm gonna stop trashing Ben Simmons because I want him to get better, you know. But he needs to work on some major key things. All right, second shot is up. And it's good. 1-0 Philly. All right, so Julius Randle brings up the ball. No, it's Barrett. Sorry. Barrett brings up the ball, gives it back to Julius. RJ Barrett goes up, fakes the shot, gives it off. It is no good, and there's a foul call. That was the weirdest transition play I've ever seen. And Robinson would go to the line to shoot 2. Bad Dog is a Knicks fan, but he streams the Lakers. Yeah, because the Knicks suck. And he wants to commentate. I don't blame him. You know, a lot of people hate on him for it. I used to hate on him for it. I'll admit it because it does get a lot of views and it gets a lot of likes, and he's not even a fan of the team. But I get what he's doing. All right, first shot is up. It's no good. So this is back and forth start already. But he does a good job at commentating. Bad Dog does a really good job. No, he is out of his range when it comes to a team because LA, New York, it's weird, but it is what it is. All right, second shot is up, and it's good. It's a 1-1 ball game. Tell me if you had that score to open the game. All right, Ben Simmons goes down the floor, goes into the perimeter, passes it back to Embiid. Embiid with he fakes the shot, goes into the paint, puts it up, and it is no good, off. The Knicks will control, bring it down the other way, and Robinson has the ball. To Randall. Back to Barrett. Back to – who is that? Is that Julius? Yeah, Julius Randle. 4-1 Knicks. All right, Ben Simmons has it. Gives it to Embiid. Embiid takes the shot. It is up, and it is no good. Sluggish start for the Sixers this game. All right, RJ Barrett controls, brings it back the other way. Julius Randle takes it up, slams it away. 6-1 Knicks. I believe this is a time where Doc should call a timeout, honestly, because we're not starting this game off the right way at all. I mean, he doesn't. He lets play go on. Seth Curry has it, gives it back to Green. Green to Embiid. Embiid back to Green. Green takes it beyond the perimeter, gives it to Curry. Curry gives it to Embiid. Embiid fakes the shot with Robinson on him. Takes the shot. It is up. It is good. 6-3 New York with 10:14 remaining in the first quarter. Do not spam my comment section. I will own your shit. Peyton gives it off to Randall. Randall's defended by Harris. Harris, great defense right there. It doesn't matter. Shots going in. Randall's having himself a game to start this game. Ben Simmons gives it off to Danny Green. Danny Green with the wide open jumper, and it is no good. He has been very hazardous to this team. Danny Green's been awful. All right, Nerlens Noel gives it off to Randall. Randall tips it, and it's going back the other way. Seth Curry beyond the perimeter, beyond the half court. Harris takes a wide open 3-point jumper, and it is off. Dude, he's fucking terrible, man. Hey, the mod's in there. Can you take care of that spammer? I don't like spammers. All right. Barrett takes the wide open 3-point jumper, and that is way off. Wow, what a bad shot. Seth Curry controls, takes the other way. Ben sets the pick, doesn't need it. Curry gives to Embiid. Embiid to Ben. Ben's in the paint, puts up the shot. It is good, and they won't count it because they called a foul on the floor. Is there anyone in here that's a mod? Here, I'm going to set up the mods right now because I don't want spammers. I'm going to give mods to some people. 1 second. All right, Seth Curry has it outside the perimeter. I'm actually going to take care of this myself. All right, it's 8-5 New York. I'm putting you in timeout, brother. You can't spam the stream. All right, I'm going to make you a mod. 13th, Ryan. And Cronin's a good guy. Sean Johnson, I'm going to make you a mod too. All right, so you guys are mods. All right. Ben Simmons goes back the other way, puts up the shot. It's a good shot by Ben. 10-7 New York, 8:34 remaining in the first quarter. RJ Barrett takes it back the other way, looking to feed it around. And there's a timeout called on the floor by Thibs. It'll be 10-7 New York, 8:27 remaining in the first quarter. And it's a very fast-paced game so far. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. So far, so good. The Sixers are starting off slow again, but I have all the faith in the world they'll come out with this one. Are the Sixers going to win? I think so. I truly do. Spammers be so annoying. It's the worst. You know, when someone spams your channel, like what point are they trying to make? You know, I saw that he wanted attention, and a lot of people do want attention. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like, spamming's going to get you banned from my channel. Because spammers, you know, you're just making a mockery of it. It's not good. You know, where am I from? I'm from Jersey. Yeah, I sent you a mod. And here's another one. Arthur Wembley, you got to stop, bro. You got to stop with the spamming. All right, if you keep spamming, I'm going to have Ryan put you in timeout, brother. It's just how it is. And it makes – whenever people spam, it makes me dislike you, all right? And I don't like to dislike people. So you got to stop spamming. New York sports are terrible except the Yankees and Islanders. Yeah, I agree. Yo, what's up, Nitro? Let me get another political stream. When I have time. You know, I've been busy with the holidays, and it's just one of those things where I need to have time. I need to have my thoughts and opinions, and I need to have venting space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to Washington on January 6th because there's a march. So I'm going on January 6th to Washington with my mom and other people. That should be fun. I'm going to try to get that on camera, but that's what we're going to do for that day. What's the score, by the way? The Sixers are down by 3. It's 10-7. Where do you think the Sixers will finish in the East? I'm going to go with third. I think they're a little bit below the Nets and the Bucks. I think they're the third team in the East. You know, I think they're better than Boston. I truly do. Do I think Trump's winning January 6th? No, that's when the march is. You know, I can't really say when he's going to win. Like, I don't have a magical ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it takes time, you know. I feel bad that Justin Fields is going to go to the Jets. He's not going to go to the Jets. The Jets aren't going to take him. They're going to stick with Sam Darnold. And they're probably going to trade back. Because why would you take a project quarterback when you have Sam Darnold, who's a veteran for 3 years? Like, that would be stupid. You know, the only reason why they would take a quarterback is if it were Trevor Lawrence, who's a generational talent. It doesn't make sense now. You know, so I can see them trading back, which could actually benefit the team, believe it or not. My Celtics are awful. I wouldn't say awful. They're just there. All right. We're back to action. Barrett hands it off to Randall. Randall goes into the paint, fakes a shot, gives it off to who is that? Bullock. Bullock misses a shot, and it's going another way. Curry with ball. All right, Seth Curry looks to hand it off. Curry gives it off to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Robinson. Drain it. Come on, drain it. Takes the shot. Boom. That's his spot on the floor. Embiid is great to those mid-range jumpers. He's great when it comes to that. Everything else, he's great at everything. Even three-point jumpers, he's okay at. But that mid-range shot, yeah, that's his forte. All right, Payton is outside the perimeter, gives it off to Randall. Randall fakes the shot, goes into the paint, gives it off to Payton outside the perimeter. Shot is up and no good. Sixers take it the other way. Simmons with the control. Simmons goes into the perimeter, guarded by Payton. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid goes into the paint, looks to body, gives it off to Curry outside the perimeter. Back to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris goes into the paint, gives it off to Embiid. Embiid hands it off to boom, Embiid. I'm sorry, I called that wrong. So Embiid makes the three. It's 12-10. Philly with 7:07 remaining. That was a great three-point shot by Embiid. Barrett takes the shot outside the perimeter, and it is off. No good. Danny Green going the other way with it. Gives it off to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris outside the perimeter. Goes inside the paint. Gives it off to Embiid outside the perimeter. Embiid gives it back to Simmons. Simmons fakes it. Gives it off to Seth Curry. Seth Curry with the perimeter shot. It is up. No good. And the Knicks will go the other way. Barrett with the control. Barrett inside the paint. Gives it off, and it's stolen away by Seth Curry. Seth Curry going into transition. Puts up the layup. It is up. It is good, and the Philadelphia 76ers lead by 4. Going back the other way is Payton. Payton, guarded by Embiid. Gives it off to Robinson, and it is off. Way off. And it is block and foul on the floor, and I don't know if that'll be 2 at the line or not. Maybe it's on the floor. I'm not sure. But the Cardinals look terrible. I agree with that. Let me check my the bet I put in today. I know the Miami Dolphins play today. Yeah, Orlando's up on Washington. Washington's not a good team. All right, first shot is up. It is good. So it was a shooting foul. Have I ever had to fight a once apologist? No. Nope. All right, Bullock's second shot at the line. It is up. It is no good. Embiid controls the rebound and gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons gives it off to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Simmons to Harris. Harris goes inside to Embiid. Embiid. Guarded by Robinson. Embiid gives it off to Harris. Harris back out to Danny Green. Danny Green to Embiid. Embiid takes the shot. It is up. It is off. No good. And the Knicks control the rebound. Go the other way. All right, Payton has the ball going up the floor. It is almost stolen away. He gets his own miss. And Randall keeps putting up the shot, and he throws one away to Barrett. And the Knicks are just a clusterfuck of a franchise. They really are. They're so sloppy. Kyle, Wentz to Indy, I'm calling for it. It's a lot of people see that happening. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just not sure. But that would be a fit because Frank Gregg's there. Wow, Liberty's up on Coastal. That's crazy. I need that over 30.5. So Coastal Carolina versus Liberty, that bowl game, I need the over 30.5 in that game because I have a parlay going with them in the Orlando Magic. Because Orlando's playing Washington, and if you guys watched my stream the other night, I told you that Washington's not a good basketball team. So I took Orlando tonight. Orlando's up on them so far. So we'll see if I'm right there. All right, we got 30 people in here right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and send it around to your friends and family. Let's try to get the 50 likes by the end of the half. All right, RJ Barrett will take it out. Wait, why are they doing this during play? All right, RJ Barrett has outside the perimeter, guarded by Ben Simmons. RJ Barrett takes the wide shot and is off, no good. He was like at least 35 feet away. Danny Green has a wide open Tobias Harris. He puts it up. Layup is up. It is good, and the Sixers lead by 5 as the Knicks go the other way. Payton gives it off to Randall. Randall gives it off to Bullock. He puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. As they show the zero, that was Burks, my bad. Now it's 16-14. But they had a 0 field goals in the last 5 minutes, and the commentators jinxed them like they always do. Who's Cardi? Who the hell is Cardi? Zeke is playing tomorrow. Oh, I don't really care. I don't care if Zeke plays or not. He's going to get his shit rocked. Okay. What is a chocolate starfish? Asshole. That's what it is. Like, are you talking about the EDP video? That's what it is. That's what he meant. Kyle, as a Giants fan, what teams do I hate the most? Eagles or Cowboys? As a Giants fan, I'm gonna guess the Eagles because I hate the Giants the most. So I'm gonna guess that. A lot of Eagles fans hate the Cowboys more. Understandable. I just can't stand the Giants. Cannot stand them. Cannot stand them. Yo, Coastal Carolina starting off the game rough. Right. What's up, man? Yep, right. I hate the Eagles. Can't stand Bad Dog. Why is that? Like, Bad Dog and we've been back at it for years. Years and years and years. We've been back and forth. It's funny when he rages, though. Yeah, it's been a while since he raged, though, because his team has been complete ass for, like, the last 3 years. So he has nothing really to rage about, because his team just sucks. When your team sucks for that long, people are going to think it's an act. Because you're like, how's this guy getting so pissed off at a team he knows sucks? So, honestly, he needs to obviously create content, like with the live streams and stuff like that, because he can't rage anymore because his team's a complete ass. Like, if your teams are ass, well, besides the Yankees, they're good every year. But if your team's a complete ass, you can't really rage because it seems fake. Dude, I do not want to see Chicago in the playoffs. Arizona has to win next week. That would be interesting. Imagine if Mitch Trubisky gets hurt and Nick Foles goes back in and wins on the title. That would be nuts. That would be nuts. I'm not going to lie. If the Eagles got in the playoffs, I would love to see them face Chicago. I think that would be great TV. All right, we're back, guys. We are back. Game's flying by. All right, Shake Milton will inbound the ball, gives it to Embiid. Embiid goes into the paint. Puts it up. It is up. No good. It's a bad shot by Embiid, to be honest with you. He should put more arc on that one. All right, go back the other way are the Knicks. Burks has it, guarded by Embiid. Burks goes into the paint, fakes it, puts up the shot. It is up. That was a terrible shot. Didn't even hit the rim. Ben Simmons going another way. He's looking, gives it off to Harris. Harris fakes the shot, goes into the paint, puts up the jump shot. It is up. It is good. Good shot by Simmons, and the Sixers are up by 4. 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. All right, as Payton brings it the other way. Payton gives it off to Burks. And that was a foul on the floor. Eagles, Giants are the first rivalry and the oldest of the NFC East. Best rivalry. Yeah, I know. Some words tells me that Chicago will do something weird week 17 versus Green Bay. We'll see. Bears are such a weird team. They really are. They stink. Their offensive line's terrible. All right, Payton has the ball. Gives it off to – who's that? I don't know what the fuck that is. All right, and he doesn't even make the basket, so it's going to be probably 2 at the line. Burks is fucking terrible. Is Burks the guy that we had last year? The guy that came over from the Warriors? He sucks. All right, Randall has the ball. Goes into the paint, fakes a shot, gives it off to That's Robinson. Robinson puts up the shot. It is up. It is good, and it'll be one more at the line. No, it's Burks. Sorry, I'm getting their names fucked up. So right now it's a back and forth game. The Sixers aren't playing terrible. They're actually not playing bad at all. It's just the Knicks are making everything. You know, once your shots fall, it's kind of hard to. It's tough to win with ease when all the shots are falling. You know, the Sixers aren't playing bad though. All right, the end of a 3-point play if he makes it. Burks puts it up. It is good, and it is a 1-point ball game. And Simmons will inbound. It gives it to Harris. Harris brings it past midcourt. Nerlens Noel on the defense. Gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben back to Harris. Harris back to Ben. Ben goes in the paint, puts up the shot. It is no good. Bad shot by Ben. We go the other way. Barrett has the ball going past midcourt. Looks feed off, gives to Randall. Randall, defended by Ben, goes into the paint, puts up the shot, and that was a terrible defensive play. When I say terrible defensive play by Ben Simmons, I mean horrible, like terrible, very bad. Harris goes into the paint, puts up the shot, and it is no good. Why are they taking so many contested shots? Embiid gets the rebound, and it is up. It is good. The Sixers lead by 1. What's up, Eagles? How you doing? All right, Payne has the ball outside the perimeter. Looks to hand it off, gives it off to Randall. Randall gives it off to Burks. Burks goes into the perimeter, hands it off to Randall. Randall back to Payton. Payton goes into the paint, gives it off to Burks outside the perimeter. It is up. It is no good, and the Sixers will take control. Ben Simmons back the other way, goes past midcourt. Gives it off to Seth Curry. Seth Curry to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris takes the jumper. It is up. It is good. Great shot by Toby. 3-point jumper at that. 23-19 Philly with 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. As the Knicks come back the other way, Payton has the ball outside the perimeter, guarded by Seth Curry. Payton goes in, passes it out to the perimeter, passes it back to Noel. Noel takes the shot, is way off, and Harris will take the rebound and bring it back the other way. And Embiid doesn't get the jumper, gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he'll get 2 at the line to try to make the lead 6. Tracy Hicks is a good troll. Football at the moment is the only sport I watch. I can watch boxing. If you haven't before, check out UFC. UFC is a dynamic sport. It's a dynamic company when it comes to MMA, and you'll have a lot of fun. It's on weekly. It's not on this week, but UFC is just so much fun, especially when the fans aren't in the crowd, because you can hear the punches when people are bashing each other's skulls, and it's so much fun to watch. And the sport of jiu-jitsu, like all that stuff, it's just great. Like UFC is awesome. Bellator is pretty cool too, but I prefer UFC. My friend just texted me, Eagles will win in a blowout, which means we'll lose. All right, so Embiid missed the first. He's taking the second. It is up. It is good. And Sixers lead by 5. Wow, Liberty's really controlling that game. All right, going back the other way. Burks has it outside the perimeter, guarded by Shake Milton. And Burks goes in the paint, now guarded by Embiid. Gives it off to Nerlens Noel. Noel back to Burks. Burks puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. 24-21 Philly. All right, Ben Simmons takes it back the other way and misses a wide-open layup. Oh, boy. All right, Barrett goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is well defended, and there's no foul, so that was a very good defensive play. And it'll stay with the Knicks, unfortunately, since no one can take a grasp of the ball. Oh, boy. That was a really bad. Oh, man, sometimes Ben goes a little bit too fast. He goes too fast to the point to where he doesn't know how to put his angle on his shots, and I don't know. And it's a tie ball game, 24-24, 1:31 remaining in the first quarter. It's going back and forth. I got to admit, I don't think, like I said, the Sixers aren't playing bad. I just don't know why Mike Scott's on the floor. I think Mike Scott's terrible. But Dwight Howard's in. Maxi's in, so that's a good sign. I like Maxey a lot. All right, Shake Milton has the ball taken away from him. Back the back the other way the Knicks go. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. They missed 2 layups in a row. But there's a foul called, so it'll stay with the Knicks, and it'll be 2 shots at the line. Tracy, the 13th Ryan. I've heard a lot worse. Trust me. That's not even like at the back of my mind. Ben isn't a rookie anymore, guys. He's a 5-year veteran. Like I said, I won't bash Ben. All right, a lot of people don't like when I do it, so I won't bash him. What I said before, though, I'm sticking with it. I think he's highly overrated, especially by our fan base. All right, Barrett at the line, puts up the shot. It is up. It is good, and the Knicks take the 1-point lead. All right, going back the other way is Maxey. Maxey goes past midcourt. Maxey's at the perimeter. Gives it off to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard over to Shake. Shake and Bake is off. No good. And we go back the other way. All right, Knox takes it, puts it in the paint, puts it up. It is good. It's a good shot by Knox. Knicks are playing a good ball game right now. Like, it's not that we're playing bad. They're on an 8-0 run right now, but we're doing everything perfectly on the defense side of the ball. They're just making everything. Shake Milton gives it off to Mike Scott. Mike Scott to Furkan. Gives it back to Howard. Howard looks to feed it off. Fakes it. Gives it back to Shake Milton. Shake. Goes into the paint. Almost loses the ball. Does lose the ball. Gives it off to Mike Scott. Mike Scott with the wide open jump. Oh, my God. This is such a clusterfuck right now. Dwight Howard's missing shots. Mike Scott's missing shots. And I don't even know who controlled that ball. Dude, Philly fans like Mike Scott. They like everybody. They like everybody. All right, inbound. Dwight Howard has the ball. Gives it back to Furkan outside the perimeter. Furkan looks to create some space. Puts up the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is good. He's a really good three-point shooter. Furkan is very underrated when it comes to the shooters on this team. He's an excellent shooter, in my opinion. I haven't seen this guy miss shots consistently ever. All right, Barrett has the ball, defended by Shake Milton. 9 seconds to go in the first quarter, 27 up. All right, Barrett holds it for the last shot. Takes the shot, it is up, and it is no good. It'll end 27-all at the end of first. Do me a favor, guys, if you're liking this stream, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream around to your friends and family. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I really, really appreciate it, but make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 50 likes by the end of the first half. It's a good game so far. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not saying we're playing bad, but we could definitely take less chances if that makes any sense. Like, let's control the game, you know? Let's control the game a little bit better. All right, hold on a second. 27. I got to fix the score. 27 up. End of the first quarter. Actually, I got to fix that 1 second. All right, second quarter. Second quarter. Save. All right. No, got to take that away. Okay. All right, 36 people in here right now. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are the best. The best in the business. Is Matisse Thybulle any good? I don't think he's good. But, of course, he's another player that's overrated and overhyped by the fan base. It just happens. You know, this is what I'm going to do because I'm one of these people that's going to be doing play-by-play year-round for a good reason. I'm going to do play-by-play because, number one, I want to see every team that comes and plays us this year. I want to see how they're wired. I want to see how better they are than us, how better they are in transition, how better coached they are. And I want to see our team go up against the best. You know, I want to call every single play, every single minute, every single second of every game so I can see the ins and outs of this team. Because I don't want to be that one fan that makes a video and doesn't know what he's talking about. Just goes in blind. So I'm going to do play-by-play, and I'll make post-game videos saying what I saw. And if people don't like it, you know, that's tough because I give my honest opinion. Like when I said Ben should have got benched before halftime in my preview, what was it? It was like 2 days ago. I said Ben should have got benched, and he did get benched in the third quarter. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, what now? Well, you guys have to understand something. If it weren't for Ben getting benched in the third quarter, he wouldn't have performed the way he did at the end of the game. Doc Rivers is a good coach. He saw what I saw. He's like, Ben's not playing well at all. Let's set him a bit. Let's let him watch Maxey perform his craft, even though he's a rookie, and let's get Ben the adjustments he needs. puts Ben back in, and he performs and balls out at the end of the game. People just like to see what they want to see. They don't see everything, and that's just how it is. That's what I'm here for, and that's all that matters. What's up, bro? Hope your Christmas went well. Sub this man up and like the stream. Joey Shakes is the man. He recently passed 10,000 subs. Hopefully he had a good Christmas as well, bro. He passed 10,000 subs, and he's doing great. Guy works his ass off, man. That's what I should be doing. I should be working my ass off. That's why I'm doing this play-by-play for you guys because, I have a lot more time now, and I figured why not? The setup's better, and I'm just going to do play-by-play for this and probably do some Flyers games too. I'm not even going to lie because I love hockey. Hockey's one of my favorite sports, but play-by-play on hockey is so hard. But we're back to the game. Go sub up Joey Shakes, and thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Dwight Howard slams it away, and the Sixers take the 2-point lead. All right, going back the other way. Burks goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up, no good, but Noel gets the rebound, tips it away, and it is a tie ball game. All right, Shake Milton goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up, it is good, and the Sixers have a 2-point lead. Smith Jr., defended by Maxey. Gives it off to Noel. Noel back to Smith. Smith takes the wide open jumper. It is up. It is no good. And going back the other way is Maxey. Maxey's at the Madison Square Garden logo. Takes it in. Feeds it off to Furkan. Korkmaz looking for the help. Gets the help. Goes inside the paint. Hands it off to Maxey. Maxey goes into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. See, that's the one thing Maxey has to work on. Like, I like his craft. I like his ability to drive and stuff like that. But Maxey has to work on his jump shot. And shout out to Philly Take with RB. Because a Philly Take with RB at first didn't like the Maxey pick. And I'm starting to see why. Because Maxey's jump shots are pretty abysmal, to be honest with you. And he's coming out of Kentucky. He came from an SEC school. But Maxey, everything else is great on Maxey. But what I criticize Ben Simmons on is what I should be criticizing Maxey on, even though he's a rookie, which is why I'm not so hard on him. Maxey needs to work on his jump shot, like big time, because his jump shot is pretty bad. I'm not even going to lie. My brother is a Raiders fan. Raiders fans fight each other all the time. Yeah, Raiders fans do not fuck around. All right, we're at the line. It's 31-29 Philly. First shot is up. It is good. 1-point ball game. All right, second shot at the line. It's up, and it's good. Tie ball game. Dwight Howard inbounds it to Maxey. Maxey takes it the other way. Passes a logo. Gives it off to Shake Milton. Milton defended. Goes into the perimeter. Looks to hand it off. Hands it off to Dwight. Dwight chases the ball. Goes into the paint. Puts up the shot. And it's in. Sixers take the lead. Going back the other way of the Knicks. 10:04 remaining in the second quarter. So it looks like their bench is in. I got to learn their names. All right, goes to the perimeter. Fakes it off. Gives that to Noel. Noel has a shot. Puts it up. It is up. It is no good. And the Sixers control the ball. Going back the other way is Shake Milton. Shake Milton outside the perimeter. Looks to hand it off. Goes into the paint. Gives it off to Maxey. Maxey goes into the paint. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. Another jump shot by Maxey. Not successful. As there's a foul on the floor, Dwight Howard. Bum. Raiders-Dolphins game about to start. Tell me what happens. The Knicks got to steal. I got to see more, to be honest with you. Shake Milton takes the ball, goes into the perimeter, takes the shot outside the perimeter, puts it up. It is no good. We're missing a lot of shots. Like, I was giving them credit earlier. I didn't think they were playing bad at all. But right now, from what I'm seeing, they're really not making their wide open shots, and they're just costing. Like right now, I'm shocked that they're up. So the Knicks are making everything. That game got closer. All right, Noel puts up the shot. It is up, no good. as Furkan controls and goes the other way. Furkan puts up the shot. It is up. No good. And that is foul on the floor. Raiders got the ball. All right, Furkan puts it up. It is up, no good. And there's a foul on the floor. So it'll stay Sixers ball. I got to check this score. Now it's 14-0. I don't know if I'm going to hit that over. That kind of sucks. They're beating Coastal Carolina. That's a shocker. All right, Furkan goes into the perimeter. Passes it out to the other side. Gives it up to Maxey. Maxey to Dwight Howard. It is up. It is good. It's White with the body. Let's go, baby. One at the line. 3-point play. Raiders got the ball. Dwight Howard used to be great. He fell off a little bit, but he's a good backup. All right, Dwight Howard to complete the 3-point play. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. Good shot by Howard. Sixers lead by 5. All right, going back the other way. It's Smith Jr., guarded by Maxey. Smith gives it off to Knox. Knox puts up the shot. It is up. No good. Knox gets it back. It is up, and three-pointer is made without a contest. Bullock with the 3. And we're going back the other way. Maxey gives it off to Furkan. Furkan to Howard. Howard looking to feed it out. Gives to Maxey. Maxey outside the perimeter. Goes into the paint. Feeds it off to Scott. Scott to Furkan. Furkan puts up the perimeter shot. It is up. No good. And we'll go the other way. All right. Burks loses it off of his knee, and it'll go back the other way. Oh, stop it, Drew. Stop it. I don't know. You should ask him. All right, Maxey gives it off to Furkan. Furkan goes into the paint, gives it out to the perimeter. Maxey does not take the shot. Takes it to the paint and scoops and scores. That was a good layup by Maxey. No, he needs to do what he does best right now, and that's layups. Layups and soliciting. That's what he's got to do because his jump shot ain't coming in. All right, Nerlens Noel goes in and then out of the perimeter, takes the shot, and it is no good. I thought that was Noel. That wasn't Noel. I don't know. I don't watch the Knicks. I'm sorry. All right, going back the other way. Shake Milton passes the logo. Shake goes into the perimeter. Puts up the shot. It is up and it's good. It's a good layup by Shake Milton. And we are going back the other way. Smith Jr. takes it. Past the logo goes Burks. Burks puts it up. It is up. No good. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Seems like there's a foul every single time they go down the floor. Every single time they go down the floor, there's a foul. It's one thing I don't like. Slows down the game. No, my food's here. All right. I have to wait until after the game to eat that stuff. All right, first shot is up. It is good. Check out that Miami game. Oh, Raiders already had the ball. Miami just had a 3 and out. All right, Alec Burks to take the second shot. It is up, and it's good. Why do you feel bad for the Knicks? Shake Milton takes it past the logo. Defended by Barrett. Takes it inside, gives it off to Furkan. Furkan puts up the perimeter shot. It is up, no good. As soon as I said that he pretty much makes everything, he's been missing. I think he missed like his last 4 shots. Randall, as the starter's back in, Randall looks to give it off. Gives it off to Burks. Burks back to Randall. Randall puts the slam down, and it is a tied ball game. Timeout on the floor. Sixers call a timeout. Much needed timeout because the momentum was starting to swing the other way. We're at a commercial break, guys. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Share it around to your friends and family. And thank you guys for tuning into the stream on this lovely Saturday evening in December. Okay. Chat's lit tonight. What do I think about RJ Barrett? He's all right. I mean, he, in my opinion, I think he's their best player, but he's not polished yet. He's what, a 2-year player? He's not polished yet. We're an hour into the stream already. Wow. That is nuts. Raiders got it back. Sweet. Kyle, do you remember the Supersonics? I do. I remember when KD was the draft pick in 2007 out of Texas. And they moved. They moved to Oklahoma City. I don't know why they moved to Oklahoma City. Like, what's there to do in Oklahoma City? Like, eat corn? I don't know. What's good to do there in Oklahoma City? I have no idea. I seriously have no idea. I don't get why Washington fans want to win the division, this trash QBs they have, because they never make it. That's why they want to make it. That's why Giants fans wanted to make the playoffs, even though the rebuild isn't done yet, and they need that top pick because they're so bored and they're so sad of not making the playoffs every year. So they'd want to ruin everything they've got going to make the measly playoffs with a really bad division. I mean, to me, it makes sense because they're losers, but at the end of the day, you know, that's just what losing franchises do. They want to get to the playoffs in a shitty situation over making their team better. It happens. You know, I can't fault them. All right, so Dwight Howard goes to the bench as Embiid comes back in. And Seth Curry goes past the logo, gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons throws it away. Do I think the Sixers will trade for James Harden? I hope they do. I hope they go all in for him. But do I think they're going to? No. Do I think Redskins fans? You mean football team fans are delusional? I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think the Giants fans are more delusional, to be honest with you. Randall out to Knox. Knox puts up the 3-point jump shot, and they take the lead. Damn it. Yeah, Alex Smith's also badly hurt. He's just not showing it. Or maybe he is. Embiid gives it out to Furkan. Furkan gives it back to, well, tries to get it back to Embiid. Looking for Embiid, and it's taken the other way. Going back the other way as the Knicks will get an easy bucket here. Puts it up, slams it away. The Knicks take a 5-point lead with a little under 6 to go in the second quarter. No bueno. 9-0 run in the last minute and 26 seconds for the Knicks. Not good basketball at all. Not good. No, I'm not saying, Ryan, I'm saying as a collective fan base, the Giants fans are delusional. I'm not saying they're all delusional, but as a collective, I gotta lump the Giants fans together in this one because it's just how it is. Are Cowboys fans delusional? Yeah, they have been for the last 26 years, for 24. And there's a foul. All right, Embiid takes a shot. It is up. No good. 1 of 2. My friend texts me. All right, he's like, "Bro, what the fuck is with the Sixers? This is embarrassing. Knicks should not even be competitive." And this is a Knicks fan talking to me, and I agree with him. Listen, the Knicks are a very suck ass team, and we're kind of getting owned. I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of the game, I thought we were playing well, and we're just missing basic shots. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. This has been the first 2 games too. It is what it is. I'm going to stop, all right? And I'm sorry about not doing color commentary right now, but I'm going to stop bashing players because the fans don't want to hear it. The fans do not want to hear it, all right? But in the back of my mind, I hate most of the players on this team. I genuinely do. Like, I really do. Danny Green puts up a wide-open three-pointer and finally makes one. And it's 45-44 Knicks. RJ Barrett has the ball, and there's a timeout on the floor by Thibs. But it's like I tell it how it is, and people hate it. They absolutely. If I could show you my like to dislike ratio right now, I'll show you right now. Hold on, I'll show you my like to dislike ratio on Ben Simmons. It almost has 1,000 views. All right, see, 37 likes. I don't know if you can see that. 37 likes to 45 dislikes of me telling consistent 3-minute facts of Ben Simmons. Facts. Like, I don't fabricate it. Facts of what I think about the player. And that he needed to get benched in that game. And people didn't like it. Like, what do you want me to say? Oh, he's so great. He's a great player. 5 years in, let's pamper his ass. Let's put some baby powder on his ass, give him a fucking pamper, and then send him on his fucking way. Do you want me to say that? Yeah, he's so great. We're losing to the Knicks. Would you say this is not a good basketball team so far? I think up and down the roster, the Sixers are a good team. I genuinely do. I have them finishing third in the East. I genuinely do. But that is the end game of it. The team you see right now, I do not think will be the same team at the end of the year. I think there will be trades, and I feel like we'll get a superstar. I truly do. Because this team right now, even if it is the second game into the Doc tenure, they're not gelling. They're not gelling at all. And even when they do gel, they're not hitting the shots. It's a problem. It's a huge problem. I don't know what's up with my camera. But it's a huge problem. And Ben Simmons not making layups, Ben Simmons turning over the ball. It's consistent shit. It's just consistent shit. I mean, I'm not going to make videos anymore because I'm going to be honest, seeing a like to dislike ratio when I'm right on that current subject kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. It goes to show you how narrow-minded fan bases are. It really does. Because everything I said in that video, they're facts. I wouldn't say it if they weren't. They're facts. They're facts. It just shows like Ben Simmons just doesn't care. He doesn't even take a jump shot. And he's the furthest thing from the problem in this game. Furthest thing. But I'm saying it how it is. Like, Sixers fans don't want to hear the truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, what do you want to hear? Like seriously, I don't get it. Like, we're losing to the Knicks right now. The Knicks are probably worse than the Washington Wizards. My friend just texted me. My friend, he loves the Knicks, but he hates the Knicks because every single year they're fucking terrible. He texted me right now, and I'll show you. And I'm sorry for not doing color commentary, but he texted me right now. All right? I don't know if you can see that. Bro, what is with the Sixers? This is embarrassing. Knicks should not even be competitive. He literally texted me that just this second. The Knicks are a bad team. Ben Simmons gives it out to Danny Green. Back to Harris. Harris misses a wide open three-pointer. I just don't know. I don't know. Harris with the defense to Randall. Randall looks to, and he throws it away. So that's a pure Knicks play right there, and it goes back the other way. And there's 51 people in here right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, share it around to your friends and family. I'm having a field day with this because it's like this Knicks team, the Sixers team on paper is just so much better than how they're playing. And the first 2 games of the season, they've looked really lackluster. Like, I'm dead serious. Embiid puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. Great shot by the Unicorn, and it will be an and one at the line. But they've been really, really lackluster. Really lackluster so far to start the season. I know it's 2 games. I understand that. But when you're playing teams like the Wizards and the Knicks, even being above average, you should be outperforming these teams. You know? It's just, yeah. Exactly. I understand some people want to hear. I do understand that. Some people do want to hear what I'm saying. A lot of people actually do. And he passes it off of Tobias. Some people do want to say that's why I do get likes on the video. But it's like a majority of the fan base, they're closed-minded. They don't want to hear it because I'm going to be on shots up. It is up. No good. And it'll go back to the way. Ben Simmons takes it past the logo. Goes to the perimeter. Passes it off to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris almost loses it. Gives it to Embiid. Embiid back to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looks to go into the paint. Puts up the fakes it off to Embiid. He should have just taken the shot. Gives it off to Embiid, and Embiid puts it in. And Sixers lead by 4. The Sixers fan base. The problem with the Sixers fan base and Philly teams all around is Philly teams don't win. That's the problem. So when any sense of negativity coming out of their own fan base saying that the players aren't good enough, they're going to hate that because it just shows that the future isn't as good as what they thought it would be, and they just don't want to hear it, because it's like how many times do we have to get the right player to make a championship run, and I understand that. I understand where the frustration comes from, but that's up to the front office to do a better job drafting. That's up to the front office to do better moves via the trade deadline or free agency. That's up to the front office. Like, just because you get the wrong players or players don't fit with a certain system doesn't mean that you can't bash the players. If the players are bad on the team and playing not up to their standards, they should be getting called out on it. That's just how life works. It's a business. And that's just what I say. All right, RJ Barrett puts up the shot. It is up, no good, and we take it the other way. Going back is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons gives it to Embiid. Embiid out to the perimeter to Danny Green. Danny Green guarded by Peyton. No, RJ Barrett. Embiid, he should body this fool. He should body him. He didn't. He gives it off to Harris. Harris goes into the paint, gives it off to Danny Green. Danny Green looks to feed off, gives it off to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris goes inside, takes the shot. It is up. It is no good. I think that'll be an offensive goaltend. It's not. All right, so 51-45. We got away with one right there. I don't know what's going on with my camera here. It's so annoying. Do I have to get a new camera already? This is bad. This is bad. My camera's weird. Hold on. Yeah, I just bought this camera too. It's a damn shame. Whenever I have momentum, something bad happens always. It's weird. Let me try to – 1 second, guys. I don't want it to be like this the whole time. Cam mic. Show advanced. I'm going to try to fix this real quick. Is that good? Yeah, that should be better. All right, I think that's better. I don't like this little staticky thing right here. Let me look at my YouTube thing. 1 second. Let me see something real quick. My internet's being stupid right now. Yeah, it's up there too. I gotta get a green screen soon. That's really weird. I did, Lamar. Thank you. I did. Not anymore. What is her name? Caitlyn Jenner? I don't know. Wait, what's her name? Fucking what's the lady's name? I don't know. Like, she dumped his ass though. Yeah, it still does. I gotta fix that. All right, Burks. Up to Knox. Knox goes out to Barrett. Barrett has it blocked away by Simmons. That's a great defensive play by Simmons. Simmons takes it back the other way. Goes into the perimeter. Gives it out to Seth Curry. Seth Curry puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. And here we go. This is the Sixers team I know. They're up by 9 points, and there's 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. All right. Randall has the ball going into the paint, puts up the shot. It is up. It is good, and it is a 7-point game once again. I'm not liking that static. Makes me look like a fucking bum. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix something here. Yeah, I don't know what that static's all about. I think when I opened this camera up when I first got it, I dropped it. And I knew this day was going to come. I just knew it. But it's all right. I'm not going to let it bother me. I just got to get a green screen. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to let it bother me for the rest of the game, even though it's getting worse, progressively worse and worse. I might have to do my own webcam at the start of the second half. Let me see something real quick. All right, there's a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, but at the same time, whatever. You won a Cleveland Steamer. That's gross. All right, 55-47, 145 remaining in the second quarter. Embiid takes his second shot at the line. Puts it up, and it's good. Sixers lead by 9. Who do I got coming out of the West? Probably. I actually like the Clippers, to be honest with you. Nerlens Noel puts it up, and it's good. I like Nerlens. I like the Clippers to come out of the West. I think they're a really good team this year. Well, at least the Sixers are getting on a run now, so that's good. All right. Julius Randle puts up the jumper. It is up. It is good. So it's a 3-point jump shot, and it is now a 4-point game, 56-52 Sixers. Ben Simmons takes a shot, goes into the paint, gives it back to Embiid. Embiid takes the jump shot. It is up. It is good. Embiid's perfect at that shit. Anywhere from 10 to 15 feet out of the basket, it's almost guaranteed. All right. Going to the perimeter. Randall has it. Fakes it. Goes into the paint. Looks feet off. Does. Gives it to Barnett. Barnett. And it'll be a foul. Really need Coastal Carolina to stick it in here. All right, first shot is up. It is no good. 51 seconds to go in the second quarter. Dwight Howard comes back into the game as Embiid goes to the bench. All right, RJ Barrett's second shot at the line is up, and it's good. Mike Scott inbounds it to Simmons. Simmons takes it past the logo. As Seth Curry falls, it'll be a foul on the floor. Are we in the bonus? That'll be interesting. All right, Seth Curry's at the line. Shoot two. We are in the bonus. First shot is up, and it's good. Yeah, trolls are what make channels, though. Like I hate to admit it, but trolls are what make channels. Just is what it is. All right, second shot is up. It is good. Sixers lead by 7. This is the Sixers team I know. This is the Sixers team we all knew was going to come into play when it became the regular season. Finally playing like it. All right, shot is up. It is good. And that was, I can't read the name. Something like that. I don't even know. Couldn't even read his name. All right, Ben Simmons passes the logo. Looks to feed it off. Gives it off to Green. Green back to Simmons. Dwight Howard sets the pick. Ben Simmons out to Mike Scott. Mike Scott takes the perimeter jump shot. It is up. It is no good. Another unnecessary pass by Ben Simmons. Barrett crosses the logo. 8 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3. Shot is up. And it's no good as the Sixers will take a 5-point lead into the locker room for halftime. 42 people in here right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell, but please hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to make this stream pop. And thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. At the half, it is 60-55, your 76ers. 60-55. Save and show. I actually got to change that. I forget to do that every time. Third quarter. Let me see. All right, that's good. Oh, Zomp's in here. Trashes on every single Philly team besides the Eagles. Hey, Zomp, the best player in Philly, baby. The best player in Philly out of any team by far. He says Jalen Hurts. I disagree. Even though Zomp did say Carson Wentz was the best quarterback in the league for a couple of years, and I was like, you're full of shit. But it is what it is. He'll be on the post-game show tomorrow for the Eagles game. Hopefully Washington loses and we win, so it'll be a great show. It'll be a great show as always, but it'll be one of those shows where it'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, he says Joel Embiid's garbage. You know what? The sunglasses are garbage, pal. Go Rangers on. Yeah, he likes the Islanders. They suck. There we go. Spam. Coastal Carolina scored 3 out of all that time. Damn, that game's fucked. 1 second. There we go, 36. Washington's a lock for tomorrow. You heard it there first. You heard it here from Joe Zomp, the legend. Washington's going to win, and we're going to meet our demise. He's wrong all the time, so it's actually a good thing. All right, going to watch some of this college football game before the Sixers game turns back on. I got the over 35.5. It's at 17. It's not looking good. Yep, he just said Joel Embiid's garbage. Because he's jealous. He's jealous of the superstars in the city. You got Joel Embiid. You got Carter Hart. You got prime athletes. And he hates all of them, so whatever. He's a hater. As Liberty runs. Oh, go. Oh, there's a flag. Fuck. That's going to come back. Why? What's with the flag? Like, I don't get it. I'm watching this Liberty and Coastal Carolina game, and I have the over 30.5 for halftime, and they threw a meaningless flag. They were running that all the way back. Joel Embiid is injury prone. I wouldn't say that. I just think his diet sucks. Of course it's a hold. Why wouldn't it be? You don't want me to cover. All right, so I want the comment section to roast him because he has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. All right, so there's obviously there's a raid going on. Oh shit! What's hot take hockey raid? Raid. Hot take hockey. Oh, there's obviously a raid. Someone's channel sent a raid in here. I really appreciate you guys. Hot take hockey. Yeah, this happened to me. I think like 2 times. This happened to me 2 times. Once with the Sports Fury, and then once with the Entertainer. Sent their fans in here, and yeah, I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are the best. And do me a favor while you're in here, do that. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. And I really appreciate the raid that was just sent in here. I appreciate those guys, and yeah, definitely go sub up those guys as well. But thanks. It's halftime right now for the Sixers Knicks. I've been calling the whole game. And it's a decent game so far, but for right now, we'll take what we have. Hot take hockey. Oh, shit, yeah. Hot Take Hockey. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. Go sub him up. Hot Take Hockey. I appreciate the raid. He's live right now, and yeah, I really appreciate it, man. Appreciate it with a passion. Let me see something right now. Go Raptors. Yeah. That's rough. Now I should raid somebody. I'm not big enough to raid somebody. I'm not. I'm not big enough to raid somebody. Interesting. Okay. Oh, sweet, man. He's playing. Yeah, it's halftime right now, so nothing really interesting is going on. So it's probably why the stream's boring right now. But it is what it is. No, I'm really not. I only have like 6,000 subs. He has 22,000. Canada over Germany. I hate Raptors fans. There's no hate in this comment section. Well, raids are usually when someone of a bigger following sends their fan base into your chat. You know, pretty much to give you publicity or whatnot, or more followers. It's a very kind gesture. It really is. You're a Jazz fan? Awesome. Don't they play? Didn't they play Minnesota Timberwolves today? Hockey is the better. I agree. Listen, you're not going to get any hate from me. I'm a Philadelphia Flyers fan. I know a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs fans just probably came in because it's Canada, obviously. But I'm a huge Philadelphia Flyers fan. I was a season ticket holder for the Philadelphia Flyers. And the Flyers are just – they're life. They truly are. But the thing about hockey is it's my favorite live sport to watch. Like going to the arena, watching the Philadelphia Flyers, that's my favorite sport to watch live. And unfortunately, with all this COVID BS going on, I can't do that, and it sucks. But the season's back January 13th. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. It's interesting. He's a hockey guy. Oh, hockey's great. A lot of people don't want to get hockey, but hockey's awesome. Hockey's one of the more violent sports in the world, and human beings love violence. So hockey to me is like it's top notch. It's top of the art. Now, unfortunately, they make you keep your visors on while you're fighting now, so you don't get into that many fights. Because let's be real, punching a visor doesn't feel good. So that's why they implemented that rule where you have to keep your helmet on if you're going to fight, because they want to ban fighting. I love hockey. Absolutely love it. Go Liberty. Yeah. I mean, Liberty's playing Coastal Carolina right now. I'm getting screwed out of this halftime over-under, and it sucks. It is what it is, though. I hope there's 2 touchdowns. But that was cool. I enjoyed that. That was awesome. I got to thank him later. Oh, absolutely. I mean, back in 2010, when the Philadelphia Flyers were down 3-0 to the Boston Bruins, I was 18 years old. They were down. They literally were down 3-0 to the Boston Bruins. They came back, won it in 7 games. Simone Gagne puts them ahead, and it was a 4-3 game with I think it was 5 minutes to go or something like that. And it was, I'll never forget that experience because we went to the Stanley Cup Finals. We didn't win, but at the end of the day, it was one of those teams where I wasn't really expecting the Flyers to win. because they weren't really that talented. They played as a team and they were hot. The Chicago Blackhawks, they became a dynasty. So the way that it ended kind of sucked with the puck sliding underneath Leighton's pad. But I'll take that any day of the week. That was pretty awesome. And I wish they could do that consistently, but unfortunately, the Flyers just aren't wired that way right now. Now, they do need a prime scorer. Like I said, my friend Zomp's a huge Islanders fan. He gives me shit all the time. But we have more of a future than they do because we have a lot of talent on our team. We just need one scorer. The one thing that they've been missing was a goalie for years, all right? Just like us. We got Carter Hart. They just got this kid Sorkin, Igor Sorkin, from overseas, obviously Russia. And he's labeled to be the rookie of the year this year, but you never know. You never know with this kid. He could be a bust. He could be great. You never know. But until I see him on the ice, I'm not going to say anything about this Igor guy. I'm just not. So, is what it is. Go Rangers, fuck the Flyers. That's your opinion. Went to a WA game 2 years ago because I got free tickets. Fell asleep before halftime. I've never been to one. And I trolled Boston fans. Yeah, but I absolutely love hockey. I just can't do play-by-play because it's so fast. Me calling basketball, it's like it's easier because you learn the players. It's 5-on-5. You don't have to. It's not as fast because they're not skating. They're just walking and running around. Skating the game's fucking awesome. The game's so fast-paced, and I love every second of hockey. And if you're not into hockey, get into it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And unlike these watered-down rules in other sports, hockey is more of a, other than fighting, is more of a standard game. It's more original, Hockey's a great sport to get into. It's a skill game. I mean, it's more than a skill game, but it's tough. You have to be very athletic to play hockey. It's just one of a kind. Absolutely love it. Okay. Gangrene. Oh, Gangrene's in here. What's up, Gangrene? How you doing? You're a Knicks fan, right? Knicks or Nets? Subject, man. Oh, man, this over ain't going to hit. It's a shame. Throw it to the end zone. Yes! All right, cool. So touchdown at Coastal Carolina. The over-under for the half is 30.5, so I'm still alive. I mean, it's 2 minutes left, but I'm still alive. That was good. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hit, though. Is the half back yet? I got to check. Oh, you're a Knicks fan, yeah. Should have told me. I would have invited you in here. It's not back yet. Yeah, it's 60-55. I didn't made that. Cool. Let's see if this game's back. Why call a flag on the extra point? What sense does that make? Simmons putting the clamps on RJ Barrett. Yeah, he is, but again, on the offensive side of the ball, he's playing like a knucklehead. That Orlando game is really high scoring. 92-89 with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wow. That's a game. Jets and that's pretty bad. I was telling my following in here that it might work out for the Jets because the Jets are obviously keeping Sam Darnold now. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. That was really kind of the hockey guy. It was really, really it was a good. I love what he did. I really do. And I wish I could send it back to him, but unfortunately, he's a lot bigger than I am. So, but I really want to take this time to appreciate and send out my thoughts to Hot Take Hockey And I appreciate sending a rating here. That was awesome. I'm going to be doing these live streams pretty much every game. If I'm committed to it, and I have my setup, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. But like I was saying before, is that it might actually be beneficial to the Jets to not get Trevor. Because Sam Darnold, in my opinion, now it's just my opinion, Sam Darnold, to me, from what I've seen out of the guy, isn't that bad of a quarterback. Like, if you build around him, he could be serviceable to above average in the league. Like, he can. And if I were the Jets, I'd either take the offensive lineman from Oregon, or I would trade back in the draft, like a couple picks, and then acquire assets. Because the Jets, like I said, believe it or not, they might have dodged a bullet. Because taking another quarterback, yeah, Trevor's great, but if you don't have anyone to protect him, what's the point? You're just going to ruin him as well. So I don't think Sam Darnold's that bad. So I think it could actually help the Jets. But what do I know? All right. Let's got to see if this game's back. Please cover. Oh, he's sending it deep. Oh, fuck. Sorry for cursing. Sorry for cursing, guys. All right, we're back. 60-55 Sixers, and we are back for the third quarter. Embiid has it. Gives it off to Seth Curry. Seth Curry goes into the perimeter, takes the shot. It is up. It is good. And we are going back the other way. Peyton has it. Coming past the Knicks logo. And Peyton still has it. Looks to feed it off. Covered by Seth Curry. Gives it off to Julius Randle. Randle fakes the shot. Gives it off. Almost throws it away. Peyton comes in. It puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. And it is a 5-point lead for the Sixers. This is a back-and-forth game. Yeah, I know I can cuss if I won. But the thing is like, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of I tend to know that a lot of kids actually watch my content. And that's why I try not to curse as much as I did. Because there's this one kid that said, I followed you for years. And I'm like, how old are you? Why? Yeah, I said, how old are you? And he's like, 14. I'm like, how long have you been following me for? And he's been following me for like 5 years. I'm like, damn. So you really have to watch out sometimes because, like, I was cursing like a sailor. And it was crazy. Embiid fakes a shot, goes into the paint, out the paint, takes the shot, it is off, and Julius Randle comes down with the rebound. Let me see what Gang Green. 1 second. I'm interested to see what he said. I would love for Gang Green to come on the show, honestly. Okay, and it's a 3-point game for the Sixers. Darnold is damaged goods, but I'm willing to trade back and build around him. I mean, yeah, but what does damaged goods even mean? Like Carson Wentz is damaged goods. He got hurt like bad. Like he tore his ACL. As the Sixers take a 5-point lead, he tore his ACL. Carson Wentz is a completely different topic. But Sam Darnold, a lot of Jets fans are saying that because they're not winning. But the Jets don't have any talent. Like, they really don't have any talent. Your best running back is, 38 years old? All right, Seth Curry fakes it. Hands it off to Danny Green. Danny Green back over to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris looks to take it himself, it looks like. He goes into the perimeter, gives it to Embiid. Embiid, body the fuck out of Julius Randle. And he loses the ball, but it's off of Randle. It'll stay Sixers ball. All right, I'm going to have to put this guy in timeout. I'm going to have to put this guy in timeout. Okay, put you in timeout. 5 minutes, buddy. All right, Ben Simmons goes up with it and does not hit it. But he'll go to the line for 2. So that's a positive, I guess. Other thing is the first overall pick was the ultimate asset in attracting a quality head coach. No, it's a good asset in attracting a quality head coach? Being in New York. So I disagree with that one. The Jets have sucked. I understand that. And the first shot is up is no good. The Jets suck. I understand that. But at the end of the day, your GM needs to put a team on the field. You've been dealing with BS for the last, 5, 6 years. You have a quality player personnel guy now. So he's going to start next year acquiring assets. I do not think you stay at the number 2 spot. There's no need to unless you're getting that offensive tackle. That I think is going to go third. You don't need Justin Fields. Ben Simmons with the second shot, it's up. It's good. You don't need Justin Fields. Justin Fields, in my opinion, is not going to be that great anyway. So I would think you trade back. Genuinely think you trade back. Bart has the ball. It gives it off to Randall, and it's stolen away by Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons takes it back the other way. Past the Knicks logo. Hands it off to Embiid. Embiid thinks about taking the shot, but he doesn't. Gives it off to Curry. Curry goes into the perimeter, into the paint. Back to Embiid. Embiid loses the handle, and then goes back into the paint. Embiid back out to Steph Curry. Steph Curry takes the long three. It is up. It is good. It looked like his brother there. And Sixers lead by 9. As far as you're concerned, the GM is public. That's not factual, bro. Joe Douglas won a Super Bowl. A Super Bowl winning player personnel guy is never a puppet. And I'll tell you that right now. You want to know how I know that? Joe Douglas would flat out leave if he were a puppet. Joe Douglas doesn't put up with bullshit. He won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, and he won a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's not a puppet. He's not. He's the last guy you would call a puppet. Jerry Jones, whoever works under Jerry Jones is a puppet. All right, Julius Randle is taking 2 shots at the line. First shot is up. No good. Foul shooting is pretty bad in the league. It's a tie game. That's weird. Interesting. All right, second shot is up, and it's in. Tobias Harris will take it out. Ben Simmons controls and brings it past the Knicks logo. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid back to Simmons, to Harris. Harris gives it to Embiid. Embiid looking for someone to help. Gives it to Harris. Back to Danny Green. Danny Green takes it himself. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. And there's a foul called going the other way. Offensive foul. There are 40 people in here right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Share it around to your friends and family. And thank you guys for joining the stream. Let's try to get to 75 likes. We're at 50 already. Thanks to the raid by Hot Take Hockey. Okay. Barrett back to Barrett. And did I just say Barrett back to Barrett? Ben Simmons takes it out of the way. Gives it to Curry. Curry to Danny Green. Danny Green with the wide open 3. Nope. The putback, though, is put back in by Joel Embiid, and it is a 10-point ball game. We all expected this, and it finally came. So Embiid puts us up 10. It is 8:07 left in the third quarter. And it looks like we're running away with it. So that's good. If he wouldn't have put up with bullshit, he would have pushed to get rid of Gaze weeks ago. He needs to get his guys, but the owner – no, it's not true. It's not true at all. Everyone knows that Adam Gaze is the problem. But there's a big thing called – it's not his fault that they beat the Rams a couple weeks ago. The setup was perfect, all right? He didn't see anybody that was willing to take over a team this season – take over the Jets this season, you know? He wasn't willing to hire anybody midseason. Why would you get rid of Gaze when you're trying to get a top pick? You know, it's a smart thing to do, honestly. I mean, a lot of people say there's no such a thing as tanking in the NFL. That's not true. You know, they tried it. No one thought they were going to beat the Rams. The players just wanted to play their best game of their life that week. And it happened. The Rams played one of their crappiest. It happened. You know? Joe Douglas knows what he's doing. Is the NBA boring or is it just me? I wouldn't say it's boring. It's just there's no defense. Definitely wouldn't say it's boring. All right, I need like 7 more. Cleveland's down. Yeah. Where is Zomp? Zomp will be on the show tomorrow. Merry Xmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Del Ray Chiva. Appreciate it. All right, and we're back from commercial break. All right. Wasn't Zop a Giants fan? He hates the Giants. Like, absolutely hates the Giants. He thinks Eli Manning is the most overhyped, blown out of proportion quarterback of all time. And guess what? I kind of agree with him. Kind of agree with him. All right, we're going back the other way. All right, Peyton brings it past midcourt. Feeds it off. There's Julius Randle. Julius Randle into the paint, guarded by 2. Fakes the shot, puts it up, is Nerlens Noel, and that is way off the target. And the Knicks try to put it back, and they finally put it back, but they suck. The Knicks are terrible. All right, going back the other way is Ben Simmons passing the Knicks logo. Gives it off to Seth Curry. Seth Curry goes inside the perimeter and loses the ball, gets it back, gives it to Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid, I mean. Curry puts up the shot. It is blocked away, out to Danny Green. Tobias Harris is defended. 1 second left on the shot clock. Puts up the three-pointer. It is up. It is no good. That was expected, though. And we're going back the other way. Barrett has the ball past the Knicks logo. Goes in, gives it to Julius Randle. Julius Randle has that block taken away by Embiid, and we're going another way. Ben Simmons in transition. Fast break the other way. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. And it looks like Ben Simmons just completely whiffed on that. Barrett has it taken away from him. Tobias Harris going back the other way. Fast break. Into the paint. Gives it off to Ben. Ben looks to feed it off. Gives it back to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris inside the paint. Gives it back to Danny Green. Danny Green over to Seth Curry. Seth Curry takes it, gives it off. Ben Simmons passes it, gives it off to Seth Curry. Seth Curry for the three-pointer. That was a good – listen, I got to admit, that was a good those are some good passes. I'm not even going to lie. I enjoyed that. So it's 73-62 Sixers. Seth Curry with 17 points. I enjoyed that I don't even know the word. I enjoyed all of what just happened. Julius Randle put it up, and the shot is off, no good. As we go back the other way, Seth Curry takes the rebound, goes past the Knicks logo, and guarded heavily right now. Looking for help. Gives it off to Danny Green. Danny Green to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons goes in and out of the paint, gives it up to Danny Green. Danny Green with the wide open three-pointer. He stinks. But Embiid gets it back, and it is a 13-ball game as the Sixers are starting to run away with this. Joel Embiid has 24 points and 9 rebounds. Guy is a stud. All right, Peyton puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. Embiid controls, takes the rebound, and we go back the other way. All right, Ben Simmons has it, gives it off, and Danny Green has it outside the perimeter, takes a shot. It is finally in for Danny Green. 16-point game for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is what we all wanted to see as Sixers fans. We wanted to see this team come to fruition, got the rust off. They're in transition now. They're doing great things, in rhythm, and it's a 16-point ball game against a team that is absolutely pathetic, and we finally see it. So we see the team that you could potentially have as a top 3 team in the East, and they're playing very well right now. Did I hear Deshaun Jackson's come back? Yep. Eagles probably want one of those Bama wide receivers. I want Jamar Chase. That's who I want. Top 3 wide receivers I want out of college. I want Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, or Waddle out of Alabama. Waddle would be my 3rd, all right? I don't really like his last name, but whatever. Waddle. Nah, it has nothing to do with it. One of those 3 I'll take. I don't really care. But there's 42 people in there right now. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell at the top. And share it around to your friends and family. But yeah, let's get to 75 likes by the end of the third quarter. And I missed out on that overtime over that halftime over under by a half a point. Always happens. Always happens. It's a damn shame. Oh well. Can't win them all. No, the Eagles will probably get Jamar. See, the thing is, the Eagles are in a good position because the Giants keep winning. The Giants are winning for literally no reason, and their fan base are somehow okay with it. They're okay with winning because it's Giants' pride. We've been losing for too long. So they're winning. So we lose out of the playoffs, and then we lose to Washington next week. We'll get a top 5, top 6 pick, and we'll get Jamar Chase while they're stuck with their dick in their hands, and they probably draft another O-lineman with a QB that just doesn't have it. So that's just what the Giants do. That's what they do. All right, so unfortunately that parlay lost. How are the Dolphins doing? Dolphins are losing by 7. That's a close game. Toyota turning point. $16-3 scoring run for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, the word I was looking for when they got in the rhythm was sequence. That was a great sequence. All right, shots up. It is up. It is good, and it's a 13-point ball game. Harris gives it to Shake Milton as some of the starters come out. All right. Shake Milton's guarded. Gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looks around to Green. Green to Embiid. Embiid takes the jump shot. It's up. It is no good. A rare miss by Joel Embiid. I don't know how to do the Dolphin sound. Is it like, meh? Like, oh no, that's a fucking sheep. I don't know how to do Dolphin sound. That's tough. You have to like squeak your voice. Is that Robinson? Yeah, it was Robinson. Probably D-League player. All right, 11-point ball game, 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Tobias Harris, outside the perimeter, gives it off to Danny Green. Back to Tobias. Tobias goes inside the perimeter. Almost loses the handle on that ball. Does he do anything good? All right. Tobias goes inside the paint, puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. It's a good shot. As soon as I trash the guy, he does well. All right, 13-point ball game. As Julius Randle takes it past midcourt. Julius Randle, for a professional athlete, looks kind of fat. I'm not even going to lie. All right. Is that Bullock? I'm trying to figure it out. Looks like, yeah, it's Bullock. And then Smith has the ball, takes a shot way off. It looked like a YMCA shot right there. Ben Simmons to Danny Green. Danny Green takes the three-point jumper, and it's off. Not much you could do there. He stinks. Smith back the other way. Gives it to Bullock. Bullock inside to Julius Randle. It's an 11-point ball game. 3:12 remaining in the third quarter. All right, Ben Simmons goes inside the perimeter. Puts up the shot. It is up. No good, but there's a foul called. I don't know if that'll be 2 shots. We'll see. All right. All right, Tobias Harris has it, gives it to Ben. Ben puts it back. Nice layup. 13-point ball game. 2:55 remaining in the third quarter. As we go back the other way, Julius Randle hesitates, almost thought about taking the 3. It's probably a good thing he didn't because he probably would have airballed it. And Julius Randle is fouled on the floor Ricky Roma. Giants are a young team, so winning is good. We're gonna get a top 10 pick anyway. You might not. You might not get a top 10 pick if you win the rest of your games. You might not. When do Philly fans give up on Nolan Patrick? I'm never gonna give up on Nolan Patrick. I think that guy is extremely talented. Thing is, migraines are no joke. So that's one thing I will say. All right, Julius Randle looks to hand it off. All right, gives it off to Smith. Smith is guarded by Shake Milton. Shake Milton contested jump shot. It's off. No good. Dwight Howard with the rebound. We'll go back the other way. Ben Simmons passes the logo. Goes into the paint. Looks to take it himself. Hands it off. And I haven't seen that 1,000 times. Going back the other way. And knocks. that was a terrible, terrible attempt at an alley-oop right there. I can understand doing that when you're up. But you're down 13 points, and that was an awful attempt at an alley-oop. That was something you'd see at a gym. What team would Trevor get drafted? Probably Jags. Jags are really bad. I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. All right, Tobias Harris takes the shot. It's up. It is good. That was gravy for Tobias Harris. Shishing. 84-69, 2 minutes ago in the third quarter. All right. Going back the other way. All right, Burks goes on the perimeter. Into the paint, fakes the jump shot, and it's almost taken back the other way. Randall in the paint, puts up the shot, and it is taken away, going back the other way. Harris gives it off to Furkan. Furkan looks for Shake Milton. Shake Milton thought about it, gives it back to Furkan. Furkan goes into the paint, gives it to Ben. Ben puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. And Dwight Howard comes down with the rebound. It is a foul on the floor. This game's getting out of reach quick. It's a close game. No, they're in the third quarter right now. Do I think Jalen Hurts will do good with Deshaun Jackson? I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, you have two burners now. You have Jalen Reagor and you have Deshaun Jackson. So it'll definitely help him out. The thing is, Jalen Hurts doesn't really have a cannon of an arm, so I don't think it will really matter speed-wise, but we'll see what happens. And it is a 17-point ball game for the Philadelphia 76ers as they are starting to run away with this. Oh, boy. All right, Smith outside the perimeter. Goes inside to the paint. Puts up a shot. Nerlens Noel tried to dunk it away, but he doesn't. Instead, he is fouled. There is 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Do you think the Knicks have anything going for them, Barrett? I mean, yeah, Barrett's good, but he's not a game changer. You need a game changer. Like, missing out on Zion last year was huge. That was bigger than you think. All right, Burks is defended by Korkmaz. Now doubled by Howard and Korkmaz. And is out of bounds, so it'll stay Knicks ball. Shake Milton passes the logo. Hands it off to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard gives it off to Korkmaz. Korkmaz goes into the paint, puts it up, and it is in and out. No good. Going back the other way of the Knicks. Burks goes into the paint. Puts up the shot. It is no good, and it will stay Knicks ball as it was swatted away out of bounds by the Sixers. All right. And the Knicks miss another opportunity at a layup as it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Sixers ball with 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yeah, John Morant's good. Do I watch Fizz Vegas? I've never really watched a full video of his. I gotta admit. Shake Milton goes back the other way. And I'm not calling him a bad content creator. I'm just saying it's not really my cup of tea. All right, Shake Milton goes back the other way. Looks like he's taking it himself, unless he passes up. Up. Korkmaz wide open for three. It is up. It is out. No good. And that's how the quarter will end. Or maybe not. It's off of a nick. And we have 1.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. And why is a timeout called with 1.4 seconds to go in the third quarter, down 17? Makes no sense. I'm thinking about buying Cyberpunk tonight. A lot of people say it has a lot of bugs, but I don't care. I have a PS5, so I'm thinking about playing it. Do I like soccer? Yeah, I'm a Juventus fan. Kyle, if you like soccer, do you think USA will make it in 20? That's honestly a valid question. That's a valid question. Because a couple of years ago, I would have said you're high on something. But USA has some skilled players now. They truly do. Like, they have Pulisic on Chelsea. They have this other guy. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But they're putting together a team. Like, they truly are. And by the time the World Cup comes around in 2026 in America and North America all around, they could have a very decent team. Like, I truly do. I think they'll be competitive. A lot of people think I'm nuts, but I'm not. I'm serious. I'm obviously going to do a post-game video on this one after the game. So you might want to check that out. But for the most part, I'd have to give the player of the game. Korkmaz is up, puts it up, and it is no good. So that's how the quarter will end. 86-69 for the Sixers. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell at the top. I'll be doing these streams at least twice a week, I think. And, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 75 likes by the end of the game. I think we got like somewhere over 50 last game. But since there will be tons of COVID mutations and it will never end, will we be able to attend the games again? Yeah, we will. But see, here's the thing with COVID. It messed up a lot of things for Americans and people in the world in general. I feel like you'll have to sign some sort of a waiver for a season if you were to attend games, saying it's not on them. But that's what I would do. If I were someone that ran the Wells Fargo Center, Lincoln Financial Field, or something like Yankee Stadium, I'd put out a waiver for fans. I'd make you sign your name, have your signature, your government signature, all right? Sign in a waiver for the whole season, no matter if you're a season ticket holder or not, all right? So when they check you and they check you into a system, they saw that your signature is signed for the waiver for the whole season, and there's nothing that they can do. Like, if you do get COVID, if you get really sick, if you don't get the vaccine, it's not on the stadiums. It's not on them. It's not on the franchise. It's on you. So that's what I would do. If you're not going to get the vaccine, what I would do is I'd sign a waiver. I'd make people sign a waiver. You know? Any favorite actors? I like Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's good. Trying to think. Ryan Reynolds is a good one. I'm really trying to think. Will Ferrell, obviously. He's kind of fell off the map recently, though. My cousin brought up a really good point. My cousin said within the last 5 years, has there really been that one comedy that really made it worldwide? Because you can't say the jokes that you used to say in comedies today. You can't say them. So the last 5 years, was there really a comedy that everyone laughed out loud at? I don't remember one. Other than Deadpool, which was rated R anyway, I don't remember one. You know, and Will Ferrell hasn't made a good comedy in years. But favorite actors, yeah, I like Ryan Reynolds, and Brad Pitt's he's still good. He just won an Oscar for Once Upon a Time. So is Barrett a bust? I'm not going to call him a bust. I'll ask my friend what he thinks because he's a loyal Knicks fan. I don't think he's that great though. Like, there's nothing that I see from RJ Barrett tonight to where I think he's that good of a player. But I don't really watch the Knicks on a consistent basis. And we're back from commercial break. Thibel's in there. Thibel's sliding. And Mike Scott puts up a three. That's a brick. and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sixers. Are you surprised that the Sixers are doing better against the Knicks than the Wizards? Well, yeah, I mean, it was the first game of the year. A little bit rusty. The Wizards were hitting everything. If you go back and look at the shots they were taking, they were hitting like at a 40% rate. Like they were hitting their shots. And everyone's going to be like, oh, 40% isn't that much. Well, when you're hitting all your shots, it is. They took a lot of shots. Okay. So we're in the fourth quarter. 11:29 remaining in the fourth. All right, Knox has the ball outside the perimeter as both benches are in. And Burks takes it, feeds it out to Smith. Smith hops back and is double teamed. Barrett has the ball, gives it out to Burks. Burks takes the wide open jump shot. It is in. 3-point jump shot for Burks and is 86-72. The Wizards lost. I know. I bet the Orlando Magic. I told you guys last game. The Wizards are not a good team. They're not a good team at all. They lost to the Orlando Magic tonight. I bet the Orlando Magic. I'll show you that I bet the Orlando Magic. All right? Oh, wait, the Rockets and Sacramento. I got to put these bets in because my guy's been really, really good. But I bet the Orlando Magic tonight because that was a given. That was a given. Let me see something real quick. I don't know one person that watches MLS. I tried. It sucks. It sucks so bad. What time do those games start? They're both at 10, so I'm going to have to put these in soon. All right, so he picked what? Let's see. He's decent. All right, so Sacramento and the Rockets. All right, so I got to look. 1 second. They're looking at something on the replay monitor, so we're not missing much. Sacramento. I'm not taking Phoenix tonight. I took them the other night against Dallas. I think Phoenix is that up-and-coming team, but I'll take them with a grain of salt. I think Sacramento with Buddy Hield, man, I think that's a good pick tonight. Rockets against the Trailblazers. Why is Houston +8? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'll take it. I love Sacramento. I'll take it. I like Sacramento. So what units were these? 1 second. Sorry, guys. Kind of watching. All right, so 4 units on the Rockets. I don't know if I like it that much. All right, I'll do 4 units. And I'll take the Sacramento Kings for 125. No, I'll take them for 138. And I'll see. This is what's stupid about DraftKings. All right, DraftKings, like they make you check wherever you're located, but you have to close out the app now, and that's what really gets me furious. Do you like this? Do you dislike Tom Brady because he's a crybaby? I don't like him, but he's a damn good football player. 138. No, not 1,038. 138. Okay. Houston had the – see, I don't think Portland's all that good, though. That's the thing. And I'll take Houston. He said 4 units. I'll go 250. I'll trust it. I'm going to be a dumbass, but I'll trust it. All right. And we're back. 86-73. $11:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Gotcha. My camera's still good. All right, cool. All right. Shake Milton outside the perimeter. Looks to hand it off to Korkmaz. Korkmaz is outside the perimeter, gives it off to Scott. Scott looks for Shake and gives it off to Shake. Shake has 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Looking to take it himself. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. It was a little bit off. And back we go the other way as the Sixers have a 13-point lead. And the Knicks take a shot. It was way off as Scott brings it down and goes back the other way. Scott goes past the Knicks logo, hands it off to Shake Milton. Shake Milton gives it off to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, body by Nerlens. Come on, take him. Puts up the shot. It is up. It is in. That looked like old school Dwight Howard right there. Made it look easy. And we go back the other way. Mike Scott is defending Knox. Now it's over to Burks. Burks goes into the perimeter, gives it off to Nerlens Noel. Noel back to Burks. Burks puts up the shot. It is up. It is good. And Korkmaz gives it off to Milton as we go the other way. Matisse Thybulle. That's the name I've probably called once tonight. Thybulle has it. Defended by Knox. Thybulle gives it off to Korkmaz. Korkmaz takes it in. Brings back out. Gives it off to Shake. Shake goes in. Puts it up. Shake and bake, baby. 90-75 Sixers. No, I wouldn't. It's not because it's too expensive. I wouldn't move to LA or NYC because I don't like those cities at all. It's not fun for me. All right, Shake Milton brings back the other way, stolen by Shake Milton. And we go into the paint, gives it off to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is fouled on the floor. And with 9 minutes to go, the Sixers are taking control of this game. Okay. Shake Milton puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good as Dwight Howard tries to put it back, but it comes off. And Julius Randle controls the rebound, and we go back the other way. Julius Randle has it outside the perimeter. Goes inside, has it taken away by Shake. Shake goes past the perimeter, and then the fast break puts up the shot, and it is taken away by the Knicks, and it'll be Knicks ball. Live in Vegas. Well, I heard Texas is cheap. And that was a foul. It'll be 2 shots at the line for Barrett. Let me see some of these. As a New Yorker, I don't know why anyone would want to live in New York City. It's crowded, high taxes, and crime. Awful mayor. De Blasio, I don't know one person who likes Bill de Blasio. I live in Vegas. I went to Vegas in July. It was fun. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to live in New York City or Cali. If you like Sonic, have you seen a video of real like Sonic eating chili? I'll check it out. I'll check it out later. All right, Seth Curry comes into the game. 8:31 remaining. It is 90-76 Sixers. As Thybulle comes out of the game because he doesn't really show anything. And second shot of 2 is up. It is good. It is a 13-point ball game. Let's see if the Sixers – this is the Sixers of new where they hold on to a lead and they don't give it up, especially against a garbage team. All right, Scott gives it to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard gives it off to Scott. Scott with the 3-point perimeter jump shot. It is up. No good. Hit the rim. Oh, my God. Are we going to do this again? Barrett gives it off to Randall. Randall to Bullock. Bullock puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. We're really lucky that the Knicks suck. Like, we really are. Seth Curry comes down the other way. Gives it off to Shake Milton. Mike Scott has the ball. Gives it back to Curry. Curry goes into the perimeter. And he is fouled. It would be a foul on the floor. I'm from Pennsylvania and live in Indiana, so many people want and wants here in India. Go for it. Give us King's ransom. We'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow. Let's go. Kyle and I could get cocky when his Eagles win or my Giants win. Yeah, all the time. If you're not cocky, you're not living. That's just how I say it. That's how I see it. Shake Milton beyond the perimeter. Goes inside. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid takes the wide open jump shot. And it's off. Got to make those, JoJo. Barrett going back the other way. Goes inside. gives it off to Randall, and Randall throws it away. Typical Knicks play. My friend's going to hate me for how much I'm bashing the Knicks. Here comes the Knicks backdoor cover. Well, it's 8.5, so, I mean, it's a big spread. It is 90-77 right now. They would have to score 5 points. All right, Shake Milton has the ball, gives it off to, well, tries to give it off to Embiid and has it taken away. Going back to the way of the Knicks. There's Bullock. Finds Knox, and Knox slams it with authority. 90-79 Philly. This is looking like the Sixers of old, honestly. I'm not even going to lie to you. All right, while you guys are in here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell at the top, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Sixers look decent, but they're looking like the old Sixers giving away this lead. Not good. They need to slam. They just need to shut the door on this game. Like, they can't even make it entertaining for the Knicks. The Knicks are the Knicks. Let me see. Vegas has also been there many times. Was thinking of moving to Henderson. Henderson, or I call it Hendy, is a place I want to live or live near. I live near the ghetto, eastern Las Vegas, near North Vegas. I want to move to Henderson or Paradise. Paradise is near the Strip. Imagine if you were the Eagles coach, how angry would you get? I mean, there's been times where I've wanted to throw stuff at my TV, but it's just not worth it anymore. Not worth it anymore. It's funny because before every Eagles show, when I talk about a different Philly team, Zomp only likes one Philly team. So before every show, he gives me that eye roll. But I might mention the Sixers before the game tomorrow, before the post game tomorrow. He's a funny guy. Another 4 o'clock game tomorrow. All right, and we're back from commercial break. As Zomp and Yankees and Knicks fan, yep. Loves the Knicks, loves the Yankees. So, guys, after this stream, my post game video will be out immediately. I'm gonna make that post game. I'm gonna go up and eat, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Get ready for tomorrow. My pregame for the Eagles tomorrow will be at 9 a.m. I think it's gonna be just me, because Zach. I don't know what Zach is doing. I truly don't, but I'll be doing it because I don't miss a pregame. I just don't miss a pregame. Don't miss a postgame. It's just not how I'm wired. As the Knicks bring it back the other way. Julius Randle gives it off to Burks. Burks back to Randle. Randle puts it up, and it is now a 9-point game with 6:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. I'm not liking the look of this. I don't care if it's the Knicks. I don't care if it's the worst team in the world. This is the typical Sixers shit I've seen for the last 20 years. I shit you not. Embiid looks to take jump shot. He's just takes it and puts it in. Good job, JoJo. 12-point lead for the Sixers. 6:24 remain in the fourth quarter. We got to keep this lead. I'd be sick to my stomach. All right, Burks gives it back to Knox. Knox puts up the shot. It is up. It is no good. One of the worst shots of the night by the Knicks by far. And going back the other way is Ben Simmons. Simmons goes into the perimeter, gives it off to Embiid at the perimeter. It was a very good pass. Let's see if he can finish. He doesn't deliver, but you know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. I guess. It was wide open. But that was a good pass by Ben. Burks goes into the perimeter, gives it off to Knox. Knox goes back out, feeds it back to Bullock. Bullock goes in, takes the shot, puts it up. It is up. It is no good. These are YMCA passes that the Knicks just aren't hitting. And it's insane to me. It's just insane. Tobias Harris goes to the paint, feeds it off to Danny Green. Danny Green back to Joel Embiid. JoJo takes the foul, and that'll be a two-shot foul at the line with 5:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Philadelphia 76ers lead 93-81. And, yeah, it's been a decent game. Not going to lie. Vegas is hurting right now. Yeah. I mean, I was out there in July. I had a good time. Tobias Harris goes up with it, and it is a foul call. It will be 2 at the line for Tobias Harris. I was in Vegas in July. I had a really good time out there. The problem was the mask mandate. Not a lot of people listened to the rules when we were on the strip and everyone was together. So I think when we left, the governor got strict. And I think that's hurting Vegas a lot, unfortunately. I love Las Vegas. I want to go back in March. I love the town. And shot is up. It is good. It is a 13-point ball game. I still like Brett Brown. I mean, I didn't think it was a coaching issue. I truly don't. I mean, I'm seeing more of the same Sixers, even with Doc Rivers. All right, going back the other way. Burks. All right, Julius Randle hands it off to Barrett. Barrett goes up with it, and a foul is called. It will be 2 at the line for Barrett. I think I said Barrett last time. Yeah, the West Coast, they're really liberal. A lot of states are liberal. All right, first shot is up. It is good. I got to fix the score. Because it's the fourth quarter, it's not the third. Fourth quarter. I'll fix the score. 4. My goal is for sometime next week. My goal is sometime next week to get a green screen so I could have ESPN on in the background with a score update almost every play. All right, Ben Simmons goes for it and loses the ball out of bounds, but I believe there's a foul called. We got to see if the Sixers are in the bonus or not. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, my goal was to go for the NCAA tournament last year. I wanted to go, and I wanted to go for the draft. You'd wake up in the morning, and the first games would start. You know, the first game started what? 11 a.m., and out there would be 8 a.m. That would be awesome. All right, second shot at the line for Ben Simmons coming. Made the first one. Second shot is up, and it's off. No good. Randall comes down with the rebound. All right, Knox, wide open perimeter jump shot. It is no good. The Knicks are really bad. All right, Seth Curry almost hands the ball away, and fortunately for us, we get it back. All right, Danny Green gives it off to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons takes Burks. Puts up a jump shot. It's in. Good shot by Ben. 14-point lead for the Sixers. All right. Barrett goes inside, gives it off. Back to Barrett. Barrett goes inside, puts up a layup, and it's a 12-point game. 4:18 to go in the fourth. They just need to hold it. There could be a backdoor cover. Like the line is 8.5 for the Sixers. Could be a backdoor cover. It happens every night. But I didn't take them, so it's okay. Ben Simmons just throws it down. No one got in his way. That train was not stopping. He would have gotten killed. It was not stopping for anybody. Okay. We're at a commercial break, guys. 25 people in here right now. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. being here with me throughout the whole game. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to thank Hot Take Hockey for sending in the raid. That was a lot of fun. Subscribe to him. I'm going to be watching a lot of his stuff because I love hockey. So if you guys don't know him, go sub him up, Hot Take Hockey. Love the sport of hockey. So I'll be looking at his channel after this. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Our plan is to grow this thing, make it one of the best streams in the world, honestly. But start somewhere. I got to start with a green screen. The basement thing's not a good look. I understand that, but for right now, I got to work a green screen. I got to put like pins or something, and we'll make it work at the end of the day because that's what I do. I'm driven. I'm a worker, and yeah, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this poppin'. We really are. And we are almost back. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. I don't like that. Huh. Yeah. I gotta check that out after this. Should have taken a screenshot. All right, we're back. The New York Knicks take it out of bounds. All right, bring it back the other way. Julius Randle has it and has it taken away by Sixers. They get it back, though. Barrett passes it back and then gives it over to Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel gives it to Knox, and it is out of bounds. That'll be off of the Sixers. It'll stay Knicks ball. Kyle, do Giants fans like me come to your stream, talk shit sometimes? Yeah, I mean, you're not like there's one person called Sean Johnson that comes in, and he's just like you. And the Sixers should really pull away with this one. 3:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Gives it off to Tobias Harris. Harris puts it up, and it's 3-ball. It is good. 102-85. Sixers with 3:22 remaining in the game. And we take it back the other way. Ben Simmons goes up with it. It is up. It is no good, but that will be a foul, and Simmons will go to the line for 2. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Me either. I've never been to Canada. All right, shot is up, and it's good. All right, going back the other way. Nerlens Noel goes back to Barrett. Barrett goes out, gives it back to Bullock. Bullock to Julius Randle. Julius Randle puts it up and in. It is a 17-point game. 2:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. Which NBA team do I dislike the most? I hate the Boston Celtics. Julius Randle has 25 points in this game. It's insane. Okay. No, I'm a Flyers fan. Yo, what's up, Noah? How you doing? Bro, the Celtics are way better than the Sixers. I completely disagree. The Celtics are the same team every single year. They never get better. All right, Randall has the ball inside the paint. Slices and dices. Looks to give it off. Gives it off to Burks. And nope. No good. As we take it, we should just slow down the clock a little bit. Just slow down. All right, we're up by 17. There's no need to score any. Well, I would love to score more points on this team because I hate the Knicks. But at the same time, just control the clock. All right, Maxey has it and throws it away. That's not a good look. As there's a foul called on the floor. Prediction for the Eagles-Boys game. I think the Eagles win this game by 14 or more. I can't really give a score total. I'm going to look at some stats. Let's look at some stats for this game. All right, so stats-wise tonight, let's see. All right, so Tobias Harris had a better game than the last game. He had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Joel Embiid had another spectacular game. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 10 for 20 on field goals, 50%. That's insane. Seth Curry had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Danny Green, 6, 5, and 3, not that good. Simmons, 15, 9, and 6, serviceable at best. And the bench was whatever. Dwight Howard, 9 points, 6 rebounds. All right, and then Knicks take it back the other way. Try not to embarrass themselves anymore, and they put it up, and they do just that. But there's a foul called. The refs bailed them out. Here's the thing, though, all right? We all know Tobias Harris is awful. I think any Sixers fan can vouch for that. Thing is, that contract we just cannot get rid of. So he's here. He's here, unfortunately. So I kind of just don't talk about him anymore. You know, but Ben Simmons, I know Ben Simmons can be better. So that's why I give him shit a lot of the time. He can be better. All right, Milton has the ball. Going back the other way. Beyond the perimeter. And Mike Scott has it, gives it to Furkan. Furkan's beyond the perimeter. Gives it off to Thibault. Thibault back to Maxey. Maxey goes inside the paint, puts it up, and it is no good. Maxey hasn't had a good game tonight at all. At all. He's been borderline terrible. We get it back. Shake Milton draws the foul. He'll go to the charity stripe for 2. Yeah, by the way, how are the Dolphins looking? I have the Dolphins tonight. Oh, they're going in. It's 3rd and 4 at the 20. All right, first shot's up. It is good. Tobias equals Wentz, good comparison or not? Nah, not really. I never thought Tobias was worth the money. I thought it was a bad deal from the jump. I thought that Wentz was worth the money. He just really fell off the face of the earth. All right, Smith takes the ball past the perimeter. Goes inside, gives it off. Shot is up, and it is no good, and the Sixers come away with it as we look to run down the clock. Good game by the Sixers. It's a good game. Mike Scott puts up the shot. It is up, and that'll bury it. 20-point lead for the Sixers. 32 seconds to go. Now, this is what you call a good win. this is what you call a good win because it's against a trash team. You got to embarrass them, and they did. And they didn't even play well, in my opinion. In my opinion, most of the game they didn't play well. So, they come away with a double-digit victory and go 2-0 on the season. As we run it out, Shake Milton has the ball, 7 seconds left, and the Philadelphia 76ers have won 2-0 on the season, beat the Knicks in MSG, and it was a good game. There's no negatives that I've got to say about this game. It was a good game to watch, good game to call. Doc Rivers moves to 945 wins on the most career wins list, active head coaches. And, that's awesome. Good for Doc. But I want to thank everyone for joining into the stream. By the next stream, Sixer stream, I should have a green screen. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. And you guys have a blessed night, all right? Stay safe.